Gindi here, wishing everybody a wonderful Elul leading up to the high holidays.
Good morning. When I was asked to share some words about Chesed with our VBS community this high holiday season, I couldn't help thinking, what a great assignment. Chesed is one of those squishy Hebrew words with no clear equivalent English word. So whatever I manage to say about Chesed, it will at least be difficult for anyone to complain that I was clearly wrong. It's not just that there is no single word that is the universal translation for Chesed. It's quite the opposite problem. Chesed expresses a complex, nuanced range of concepts. It takes many English words to convey even part of its possible inflections. Yet, Chesed is a familiar word to most of us. It appears frequently in our prayer books and in the Tanakh, and we probably have at least a general sense that it means something like kindness, being pleasant, helpful, generous, charitable, compassionate towards others. Unfortunately, such a definition, I think, is too general. I believe that the key to understanding the precise flavor of this word, the special kind of kindness that is Chesed, is to think of it with its most frequent English modifier. Chesed is loving kindness, because all acts of kindness are not the same. Chesed is kindness, but a special kind, loving kindness, an act of kindness performed from motives and in a way that arise from the giver identifying with the feelings of the recipient. My shorthand equation would be Chesed equals empathy plus kindness. The Hebrew Bible contains two categories of Chesed, divine Chesed and human Chesed. This concept of two categories of loving kindness has actually helped me come to terms with a puzzling aspect of the Torah. I've always had trouble dealing with the role of sacrifices during the temple periods. The whole book of Leviticus leaves me stunned. Could the God of our Torah really be pleased with or appeased by the smoke coming up from burnt animals and grains arising from the altar? However, that puzzling situation seems quite different when viewed through the lens not of human Chesed, but of divine Chesed. Perhaps the sacrificial system was not about our people's gifts to God. Perhaps it was about God's gift to our people, of a system whereby primitive Israel could feel a comforting sense of connection and access to the force governing an otherwise very frightening world. Instead, I can simply point to the relationships that we've all known, our very best and longest relationships, our family relationships. That can help define Chesed. Because in family, at least when we're acting at our finest, we identify with the other. We continue to be even more greatly bonded together by heartfelt reciprocal concerns for the well-being of the other in our family. One of the most remarkable consequences, I think, of this time of COVID crisis is how natural it has become to almost unconsciously expand our family model of Chesed in order to further develop our broader loving relationships within the circles of our friends, our congregation, and our community. My very best wishes to us all for a coming year of good health and much joy. Thank you.